Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Alright, I wanted to show y'all something. Look at this peach tree. Now, I did prune a lot of limbs off of it last week. I want to keep it away from the fence. Last year, it got all over the fence and I kept having to cut the limbs. But man, this carpenter bees pollinating the crap out of it. I don't know where my honeybees are. But the carpenter bees are half a dozen or more up there pollinating it. I'm gonna walk around to the other side, show y'all that blueberry bush. This has got a little bit of growth on it. I pruned everything in here, so. All right, but that pear tree is just loaded with blooms. So let's go see if we can see a little better from the other side. Also trimmed all the lines up top on the scuppling vine so it'll continue going further down instead of up. Of course, it's going to do that again, but I just prune it again. But I got to get this old pear tree limbs up. These are limbs I cut the other day off the apple trees and the pear trees and the fig trees. This is a apple tree, and it's got little blooms on it. Boy, that's hard for y'all to see. That are just coming out, little buds. But this pear tree, remember this one broke last year, and this was an offshoot that came straight up, so I left it. I probably should have cut this limb off and just left the main going up, but it's got blooms all over it too. It's just not as many as the other tree, but I trimmed the fig tree way back, and it's got green coming out all over the ends of the limbs. So it's going to have another good year. And of course, this apple tree is always the latest to do anything, but I just wanted to show it. But I'm fixing to go fill the chicken feeders and collect the eggs. I have not done that yet today, but I need to get it done. So let me get around there. Let me show y'all one more thing. Remember last year, my fence wire was cutting into my vines because it was growing so tight. I cut the sections out, and it's healing up nicely and has gotten quite a bit bigger since I cut all those wires that was impeding it. Now, like here, I did not, because it's not really holding it, pinching it. I did cut here. So anywhere it felt like it was stopping it from growing properly, I cut the wire. Kind of didn't have a choice, but anywho, let me get over here to the feed. Dang it, I forgot when I was on the other side. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at that blueberry bush. Man, it's covered. It's going to be good this year. I've slowly been working on getting the junk out of this pile right here. So, I guess I'll continue a little bit as I go. The chickens are all starting to get ready for roost. Of course, it's later in the evening. Time change this weekend coming up, which y'all will see this after that. But it has not changed yet for me. So, fixing to go see how the egg production was today. I think I got about 15 yesterday. So I'm hoping to have a little bit more than that today. I found another prepper in my area that dehydrates her eggs and puts them in jars and vacuum seals them. I told her I just need, I'll pay her to dehydrate them, and I want to put them in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and try that. And we may do some jars as well, but I got to get all that stuff out and have it ready for her anyway. But let me get these feeders done. All right, so you see I'm a inch and a half or so from the top of the bucket. It don't normally take quite that much every day, but we're fixing to find out. All right. Had to pause it while I went through the gates. But let's see how the blue and green eggs did today. Let me fill this feeder up first. Well, there's 4. That's it. That's it for today anyway. I've got 6 hens in here with Sue that lay some shade of green or a blue egg, and that one barnyard mix right here that lays a brown egg, a light brown egg. She hasn't laid in a couple days, but let me get moved back over to Sonny's pen. All right, here we go. They've already had scratch today. They don't need a whole bunch of it. But that's all they act like they want. All right, let me fill this feeder up. All right, I got 1 or 2 that likes to lay over there to the side. Remember, there's only 7 hens in here with Sonny. I got 7 eggs yesterday. Today I got 6 eggs. I'll try not to pause y'all this time. Let's see. Y'all act like you're starving and I haven't given you a treat. They've been scratching a lot of their feet out on the ground. To be honest with you, I'm really disappointed in these Rhode Island Reds right now. But on the number of eggs they've been laying, let me fill this up. I'll be right back. All right, took the whole bucket today, but they're all full. So I'm probably gonna let, there's 2, a small one and a regular one. I got 6 from over here. I'm probably going to let their feeder run out this weekend for about half a day. And they will eat all this feed they're throwing down on the ground. So there's 11 hens over here. I got 6 eggs. Yesterday I got 6 eggs. So I'm really disappointed that they're not laying a little bit better. But Sonny and Sue's pens have been doing really, really well. So I'm sure the Rhode Island Reds eventually will kick in and be wide open again. But right now it's got me thinking, when I buy more chicks this year, get the black sex links first and then the Rhode Island Reds second, because the black sex links seem to be laying better right now, and they're rated equal on how many eggs they lay every year. So we'll just have to see. All right, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Thank you for hitting thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I do appreciate each and every one. Thank y'all very, very much. Remember what I've always told you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.